everyone. Aaron Hurt welcoming you to PWA Rush, and we're starting things off here with Real Deal Kevin Cruit and Matthew. Now, Kevin, far be it from me to make assumptions, but it seems like family is not exactly on the top of your list of priorities these days. We all saw you associate yourself with JTH, and as questionable as that was, Matthew's condition certainly speaks for itself. What do you have to say about anybody who questions your motivations?
You know how ridiculous you sound right now, Aaron. Honestly, do you know how ridiculous you sound? My father's problems are not my problems right here at the moment. I don't know if you noticed or not. I am missing 10 pounds of gold on my shoulders right now. You think I'm worried about my father's problems? Absolutely not. And my younger brother, what a brave young man he is. He stepped up to the plate. He came to me and he said, Kevin, may I please bring the PWA championship back to the only Cruits? I have a rematch clause, and I allowed him to get that opportunity. I allowed it. He is a brave young man, much more than what you can say about yourself, Aaron Hurt.
Well, let's just hope that Matthew's condition improves in time to help you out when you have that rematch against Bjorn. But tonight, you're going to be facing off against somebody you know quite well, co-holder of the Tag Team Championships, Rowdy Randy FORREST.
He couldn't beat me for the PWA Championship, so he had to settle for the tag titles. How embarrassing. Randy, fourth time is the charm. I will beat you again, and you can count on that.
Well, fans, you heard it from Real Deal Kevin Cruit, set to face Rowdy Randy FORREST on tonight's broadcast, plus much, much more. So stick around with us here as we kick off PWA Rush. We begin tonight's event with singles action set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first at a weight of 368 pounds from Silver Run, Maryland, he wishes to be known as JTH.
Chris Cruit, your big returns. Well, I'm going to give you a little preview of what's going to happen to you.
Where's that belt? 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 Where's that belt?
His opponent wrestles tonight at a weight of 249 pounds and makes his home right here in Lancaster, Ohio. Please welcome Big Joe Black. Hello, fans. Welcome once again to PWA Rush, off and running here on a cold January night, but our fans brave the elements and are here for this great night of action. We are kicking things off with JTH and Big Joe Black, who is making his way into the ring. As you heard, fans, scheduled for tonight's main event, Real Deal Kevin Cruit and one half of the Tag Team Champions, Rowdy Randy FORREST. That rivalry dominated much of the year 2021. I don't think anything has changed Big Joe Black. Oh, went for the lockup, but JT snuck the thumb in the eye there. JTH sending a message to franchise player Chris Cruit as to what may await him on his return. We're set to bring that to you next week here on the program, fans, and we hope to bring you some comments from him later on in this program. Oh, blocks the open hand. Excuse me, blocks the right hand. And now fires back after a shoulder block. That one caught JT flush on the jaw, and a boot to the midsection staggers the big 350-pounder, 50-plus pounder. Got him around 365. Believe me, there's more than one person in the back interested in dishing out some comeuppance to JTH, Big Joe Black. Oh, big lariat there. He would be off to a fantastic start if he can pull off the victory here against JTH. JT had better stay focused on his opponent. Using the middle rope there, bottom rope. Not much Joe Black can do about that. Back to his feet. JTH looking to cinch up Joe Black for the suplex and gets him over. Applies the wrist lock. Joe Black unable to really get things going in this match. Reaching out for the bottom rope. JTH breaks the hold, but not without a cheap shot. Oh, and a headbutt. We hope all of you fans join us at the PWA Arena on January the 29th, which is the next time that we will have live action for all the great fans in Lancaster, Ohio. Joe Black now starting to develop a little bit of offense here. Takes takes JTH down to a knee. Bounces that gigantic melon head off of the turnbuckle. Nice show of strength there from Joe Black as he sends JT all the way into the turnbuckle, but he telegraphed that and left himself wide open. Oh, elbow right to the back of the neck, and another one. Cover from JTH. But only two. These two men have been slugging it out in this opening contest. Much more great action in store for all of you here on PWA Rush. Oh my, again, JT, he's just biting the man. The savagery of JTH seems to have no bounds as of late.
Oh yeah, it's over.
5 minutes elapsed in the time limit. Oh, JTH missed the big charge, and Joe Black slapped on that full Nelson. He's got it locked in across the big broad shoulders of the former U.S. champion JTH, who reaches out and puts that foot on the bottom rope. Oh, but while Black was conversing with the referee, left himself open for that big over-the-shoulder power slam.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, JTH.
Big victory for JTH to open up the broadcast here, and one would assume franchise player was indeed paying close attention. Well, that's completely uncalled for. Great effort by Joe Black, but it wasn't his night. Now come on, referee. Somebody's got to put a stop to this. We can't just let JTH go around abusing people. He beat the man. Friends, as I said, we've got a lot more to come. We'll be back on PWA Rush after this short break. So stick around with us here on YouTube.
Franchise player Chris Cruit here for the PWA School of Professional Wrestling. Do you want to be a wrestler, a manager, a ring announcer, a commentator, a referee? The PWA School of Professional Wrestling is your opportunity. 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster, Ohio. Tryouts are absolutely free from 7 to 9 on Tuesday. Come on down, try it out. See if you got what it takes to be the next big star.
This contest is a singles match set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first at a weight of 195 pounds, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Jordan Carlyle. His opponent is a former two-time winner of the Shot at Greatness. He hails from Belfast, Northern Ireland, and weighs 18 stone. The Irish Hitman Lafferty.
Another big singles match ready to get started here on PWA Rush. Jordan Carlyle already in the ring. And quite wisely maintaining some distance from his opponent, Irish Hitman Lafferty. Jordan Carlyle really needs to establish his contendership in the singles ranks now that he seems to be lacking the backup he had relied on so often. Whereabouts of his former cohort still remain undetermined. Oh my! Knife edge chop from Lafferty, and believe me, if there's any time that I would want to make sure I had some backup, it's when I'm facing somebody like the Irish Hitman. stomping away. Jordan Carlyle desperately clinging to the bottom rope. Carlyle staggered by that elbow. Lafferty just teeing off. This is not the type of match that Jordan Carlyle wants to have. Running hip attack in the corner. Lafferty makes the cover. It could have been over that quickly. Oh, stomped right to the chin. And one to the other leg for good measure. Well, that's probably the best way to neutralize Jordan Carlyle. He would definitely like to start using his quickness and his agility, but Lafferty really working on the knee. Oh, desperation on the jawjacker there. Carlyle trying to fight back as best he can, but it may be too little too late on a bad wheel. Reversal. Oh, huge back body drop. Lafferty just calmly stalking the ring. Knows he's got things under control here. Oh my.
He's got to be hammered at this point. Good count, Bones.
Credit where it's due to Carlyle for kicking out after that huge suplex. Lafferty slapped on that high cradle and there was nowhere for Carlyle to go. But up and over. Oh, wide open for the kick right to the temple. Fans, I have some confirmation about, we said our plans to bring you some, oh my. Huge slam there from Lafferty with just one arm, but we have some pre-recorded comments from franchise player Chris Cruit to bring to you. And Carlyle kicks out of a situation that may have ended the night for many other fans. He's got that Cobra clutch clamped on, it looks like. Oh, but Carlyle, in his attempt to escape, may have thumbed the referee in the eye. Oh, referee calling for the bell. Going to award the match to Lafferty, presumably.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by disqualification, Lafferty.
Well, the match is over, but the painted punishment for Carlyle certainly isn't. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Took him right out of his boots. Like I was saying, fans, we're going to bring you some words from the franchise player, Chris Cruit, about his imminent return on next week's program. So let's hear those right now, fans. Fans, as you can see, joined by franchise player Chris Cruit. We'd like to get some words from you about your thoughts going into your big return to in-ring action, some of the things that we've heard from JTH. I'm sure that you've got some thoughts about that man. So what can we expect, if you have any idea yourself, when you return to action here on PWA Rush next week?
You know, it's been a really long time since I've been in the ring on a full-time basis. And next week will be the first day of my return to active in-ring competition. And JTH, it's no secret that we've had some issues over the last few months, and I don't think he cares for me much, and I'm not a big fan of his. That's going to be something we're going to have to work out coming down the road, down the future. But I'm excited to get back into the ring. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. But this is going to be the next chapter in the storied career of the franchise player.
Well, we certainly wish you the best of luck. I am among all of the many fans of the PWA who cannot wait to see you back in the ring. We've certainly missed what you brought to things here in the PWA for the past couple of years that you were absent. So, and we know that JT is out there telling anybody and everybody he's got your number. But we know that we're going to have a big opponent lined up for you. And so fans, stay tuned to PWA on YouTube. Make sure that you keep up to date with us on Facebook for more information about the return of the franchise player to in-ring action. Any words for any potential opponents out there who you may be facing coming up next time?
Don't look past the franchise player, because I've been in the ring, I've been training, and I am ready to go. And next week, it's going to be a good one.
Well, fans, we've got more to come on this edition of PWA Rush, including our main event, which comes up next.
Franchise player Chris Cruit here for the PWA School of Professional Wrestling. Do you want to be a wrestler, a manager, a ring announcer, a commentator, a referee? The PWA School of Professional Wrestling is your opportunity. 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster, Ohio. Tryouts are absolutely free from 7 to 9 on Tuesday. Come on down, try it out. See if you got what it takes to be the next big star.
Introducing first, at a weight of 221 pounds, he now resides in Knoxville, Tennessee. He is Real Deal Kevin Cruit. His opponent weighs in tonight at 301 pounds. He is representing Fort Benning, Georgia. Co-holder of the PWA Tag Team Championships, Rowdy Randy Forrest.
This could be an excellent contest in tonight's main event, fans, between longtime rivals, former PWA champion, Real Deal Kevin Cruit, against the man you see there, current co-holder of the Tag Team Championships, Rowdy Randy Forrest. Let's not forget that Kevin earned his championship, which he subsequently lost to Bjorn at Season's Beatings, but Kevin defeated Randy to become champion back in 2021. And the issues have not dissipated or cooled off one bit between these two men. You may have noticed Kevin being introduced as residing in Knoxville, Tennessee these days. What is he doing here? Before the match can even begin, Cruit retreats to the back for an as yet unknown reason. Oh, well, lo and behold. If it isn't Matthew Cruit, not sure who they think they're fooling with all of this nonsense, but if they're not careful, Matthew might end up in that wheelchair for real, instead of just trying to earn some kind of sympathy from these fans. Whatever the point of this is. But as I was saying about Kevin, now living in the Knoxville area, going down there to hone his skills at the renowned training facilities of Dr. Tom Pritchard and Glenn Jacobs. The list of names who have been trained by Dr. Tom Pritchard includes people such as The Rock, Kurt Angle, Edge, far too many to name fans, but the results speak for themselves. And if Kevin Cruit picks up a couple of tricks, then this is where he needs to employ them. It's where that kind of thing will serve him well. We certainly want to say hello to everyone out there who may be viewing this. But if you ask Randy, there's plenty for him to learn here in the rings of the PWA. And it might be time for another lesson from Rowdy Randy, but Kevin not very aggressive to start things out. The match is officially underway here, and you see referee Josh Head delivering the 10 count as Kevin finally makes his way into the ring. Quite self-satisfied as he lounges in the corner. Real deal Kevin Cruit. It really is hard to swallow for people who have seen this young man grow up, speaking of Kevin Cruit, to see the way that he behaves these days and to see the kinds of things that he's tried to get away with. Kevin unsuccessfully applied the waistlock transition to the side headlock, but offered no resistance whatsoever there. Just floored by the big 6'5", 300+ pound co-holder of the tag team championships, Rowdy Randy Forrest. Kevin with the armbar. Randy appears to be somewhat unfazed. Now going for the small joint manipulation, which the referee should definitely keep a close eye on. As you see, ow, look at that. That side slam. Clearly has Kevin Cruit off of his game in the early going of this match. Fans, we hope to be bringing you news in the near future about the return of Sam Houston to the PWA. Negotiating the terms of his next U.S. Championship defense. We wish him the best as he continues to travel the roads and defend the PWA's U.S. title. But we all can't wait to see him back in the Mid-Ohio region. We said, fans, we will be in action in Lancaster, Ohio once again on January the 29th. And stay tuned for news about upcoming events in many of the other great cities in the region, such as Newark, Zanesville. There are PWA fans all over the place, and we want to try to get to each and every one of them in the year 2022. Kevin Cruit fires off a series of kicks to the midsection. The feeling out process of this match appears to be well over with, as the pace accelerates, as does Randy Forrest with all 301 pounds into the corner, and follows it up with a devastating suplex.
Five minutes elapsed in the time limit.
We only have a limited amount of time for this contest, fans. Here on the program, we will bring you all of it that we can. It's been an outstanding program, fans. JTH with the victory in our first match. Lafferty with the win via disqualification, as you saw just a few moments ago. Everybody really trying to step up their game, trying to improve their training regimens as the competition gets ever tougher in the PWA. It takes a lot to be able to hang for the long term. But you're seeing two men who are foundational members of the PWA, bringing you what we are most proud of, which is the best, most intense pro wrestling action anywhere in Mid-Ohio. Or anywhere else. Series of headbutts from Randy Forrest. Randy's done an excellent job of controlling the pace and keeping the pressure on, dishing out the punishment to his opponent Real deal Kevin Cruit. Oh, nice. Arm drag. Just dropped down. Took the man over with ease. Randy's not the kind of man to forget some of the things that we've all heard Kevin say, and I'm sure he's reminding Kevin of a few of those statements right here and now as they grapple, as they battle in the center of the ring. But now Kevin comes up with the full arm drag and twist and a stomp to the knee. A knee injury is one of those things that can happen so suddenly and can be so devastating. Oh, but speaking of devastating, Kevin caught in no man's land on the top rope. Oh, Randy just that close to finishing off former heavyweight champion, Real Deal Kevin Cruit. He says he's still looking for his rematch against our current champion, Bjorn. Oh, winds up with the huge forearms across the chest of Kevin Cruit. Face down on the concrete floor. Right in front of all these great fans that brave the elements to join us here on this very cold night in Lancaster. Matthew wheels himself around to offer a little comfort.
He's a Hot Wheel.
Not much that referee Josh Hebb can do aside from administering the count. Oh, Kevin reached out, grabbed a handful of the singlet of Randy Forrest, and now drives his head into the top turnbuckle. "10 minutes elapsed in the time limit." Pace quickens from Kevin Cruit as he hears the update on the time left in this match. As we said, fans, we will bring the entirety of this contest to you. Oh, Randy using that top rope to resist the efforts of Kevin Cruit. Quickly turns things in his favor. Oh, thought he was going for that hangman's neck breaker, but instead just devastating lariat right to the back of the neck. Kevin Cruit may be out. Oh. There was some malicious intent behind that shot from Rowdy Randy Forrest, and Kevin has earned every single bit of it, I can guarantee you. Sliding clothesline. Randy doesn't seem to be concerned about the time limit. He's just maximizing his opportunity to dish out some punishment to the young man who has vexed him, for lack of a better term, for so many months. Speaking of Kevin Cruit, now Randy perched on the top rope. Familiar territory for him. Comes down across the upper arm. Oh, but the foul from Kevin, apparently out of the vantage point of the referee, who shortly would have disqualified Kevin. for such flagrant rule breaking. But instead, the match continues as Kevin drives a series of knees into the chest of Randy. Just trying to pulverize the man into keeping his shoulders down for the 3 count, but not to be as the main event on PWA Rush rolls on, fans. This has been a great match between two of the toughest men that we've ever seen in the PWA. Oh, out of the heavens with the elbow drop. That was as well placed as you would ever want a maneuver like that to be. And now Kevin doing everything he can to keep Randy Forrest immobilized. Randy, the current co-holder of the tag team championships. Oh, shots right to the forehead. Could very easily bust your opponent open with some shots like that. But Randy powers to his feet.
One minute remaining in the time limit. 1 minute remaining.
We've only got 1 minute left in this contest, fans. If either of these men wants the clear-cut victory, they're going to have to pull it out, as we're around 45 seconds left. Counting down further and further.
30 seconds.
How's this main event match going to end, fans? Oh, big kick from Randy.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The result of this match, fans, is a time limit draw. Time limit draw.
Well, Matthew, with a sudden burst of energy, jumps out of that chair long enough to divert the referee's attention while Randy Forrest had the match won. Instead, the time limit expires and we've got this 2-on-1 attack. Well, here comes the other half of the tag team champions, Outlaw Tony James. Our main event ending in a time limit draw. There you see Real Deal Kevin Cruit and Matthew headed to the back. Fans, that does it for PWA Rush for this week. But we hope that you join us next week to see the in-ring return of franchise player Chris Cruit, because I'm guessing that that will be one for the history books no matter what happens. But we know that JT Hogg is going to be there with something to prove, no doubt, to the franchise player. Plus, fans, we hope to give you more information about the return of Sam Houston here to Mid-Ohio to defend the U.S. Championship, plus much, much more. And fans, don't forget our return to live action in Lancaster on January the 29th. Tickets available at pwaohio.com. So, fans, thank you for joining us this time. Be back next time for more PWA Rush on YouTube.
Aaron, the show's over. How can these people see more?
Well, it's as simple as subscribing to PWA Ohio here on YouTube and clicking the notification bell to receive an alert every time we have great new wrestling action on the site.
Or you can check out one of these videos.